So it's been a long while since I made a video, and I apologize for that. Since I had to get the new YouTube channel, I've just been like a lazy ass, and I'm sorry for that. I mean, that's just, you know, that's how I am. I'm fucking lazy, and I just hadn't got around to it, and then the school year started, and I was like, yeah, I'm still going to do all these videos, but, you know, schoolwork has just been like, taking over my life. So, finally getting around to this. I'm about a month ago that I got this request from, I forget their username, but I'll post a little thingy that tells you who, who asked. But, they asked me to do a quick, you know, like a tutorial on my Ed arm / leg. I didn't actually make a leg, Elric Automail arm. So, unfortunately, I don't have the materials, the time, or the money to actually do a step-by-step tutorial with me actually making it, but I can explain in detail I made the arm. I don't have specific prices. Most of these were from, you know, old hockey gear, so if you would like, I suggest that, I know it might sound a little bit pricey, but either, you know, go get some hockey gear, I use some soccer gear too, or I'm not exactly sure how expensive it is. It might be cheaper, I'm not sure, but Amethyst Angel has an Automail tutorial on his arm, and I believe she has his leg too, but I haven't been there in like a year and a half, so I'm not exactly sure. But I will find the link again to her tutorial. She has some videos for just the hand, I believe, but I mean, they're amazing patterns and everything. She does a phenomenal job on it, and I actually used some of her patterns for the hand, but everything else is gear from my sports days when I was more butch. Or less butch. I don't know. Am I more butch than I used to be? I'm going to cut that out, actually. So I'll just go through materials. Craft foam. That's, you know, what's glued on right here. It's what I used to make the hands and what I used to make this part of the arm. It's very cheap. I got it, I think, for like $2. I got 2 sheets of it at Michael's. So I'm pretty sure any craft store, really, Joann's, Michael's, AC Moore, any of those places would carry it. So that's one of them. This is a shin guard for roller hockey. This is actually Bondo. Bondo, it is made for fixing cars, and it smells like shit. And I don't recommend it. I think it works okay, and I think I could have done a hell of a lot of better job on it. So, I mean, it smells like shit. It did the job, but it's very messy, and you need somebody to help you do it. So, not recommending, but again, if nothing else, got this for like $6 at Ace Hardware. I'm sure that they carry it at any car store, really, or any hardware store. I'm not exactly sure of any other hardware stores other than Ace, because I don't go to hardware stores. You need a pair of gloves, or one glove. If you can't really buy one glove, so you'll have to go out and buy a pair of gloves. Black, obviously. I bought this at a Grange fair. They were gardening gloves, so they're very thick, and I think that was good that they're thicker. But they work well. And this is all craft foam. I think I already said that. The other thing is just, I cut the sleeve off of a shirt. You know, it doesn't need to be a specific kind of shirt. Preferably one not textured like this, but I don't think it matters. I think what would work better is getting an Under Armour arm and just cutting the arms off of it and using that, because it's lightweight and it's better. It allows your arm to breathe better. But, you know, whatever's on hand. It's usually what I do for closet cosplay type of things, is I just, you know, use whatever's cheapest, because I'm always broke. The actual construction of the arm. I'll just start from the top and go down. I already told you that you just cut this off of the sleeve, and this obviously would go on first. And then, what I did was I took all of the padding off of the shin guard. I took the straps, the elastic, and I hot glued it inside of here so that this had something to hold onto my arm. I hot glued the kneecap and the shin guard together. This is hot glue. I'm not really sure if you would want to use something stronger. I think this holds pretty well, especially after I put the craft foam on, which is the next step, obviously. Spray paint. That's another thing. You need silver spray paint. And you want to spray paint these first before you do anything else, is spray paint them, then hot glue these two together. Then I just cut them out in the shapes. They're a really easy pattern to do. I think Amethyst Angel has a pattern for them, but I pretty much just took a picture and traced it on to the craft foam, cut it out and glued it on, and I spray painted them while they were, I glued them on and then spray painted them. So that's fairly simple. It took me maybe 20-30 minutes at most, and that was mostly waiting for spray paint to dry. Elbow is this. I did not say this in the beginning, but because I don't know if it's really, you really need to have it, but basically this is just like a soccer shin guards. Not exactly sure what to call it, and I forget which way it goes on. You just slip it on like that. I spray painted it. Obviously it didn't work that well, but you know, it just covers your elbow, so there's something silver over the black. This again, like I said, this was originally a piece of craft foam, and I put Bondo over it. Could have sanded it better. I recommend actually sanding it. I mean, again, I'm a fucking lazy ass. So, you know, if you want to criticize me, go ahead, because I know I'm really fucking lazy. And then I spray painted it, took some craft foam, and glued that over to sort of create that grill. And then I took the elastic and again glued it the same way that I did the upper arm. The glove is the part that took me the longest, and it was the hardest. Coming up with your own patterns for these is hard, so again I suggest going to Amethyst Angel's tutorial that I'll have in the thing underneath me, and you know, using that. The patterns are hard to cut out and trace onto the craft foam, and they're hard to glue on. This is a very thick glove. It's a gardening glove, again, like I said, and when I glued these on, it still hurt, so I just recommend you want to get as thick gloves as you can, and just be careful for your own safety, because, you know, like, I didn't get burned to the point where I was like, and I blistered over my fingers, but, you know, it was hot, and you have to keep your fingers in there to get the shape, to keep them to, you know, hold the shape. So again, just be really careful, because I don't want anybody to get hurt and then, you know, coming back on my channel and being, oh my god, I tried to make the Ed arm and I got burned and I'm gonna sue you now. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone would sue a 15-year-old, but you know what I mean. So, again, just be careful with that. So again, when you take the paper patterns, make the craft foam a little bit bigger, like leave a little bit, because this is, you know, thicker, so you need that extra space. Again, just cut them out and glue them on, so like that. And again, you know, it's fairly simple, but it does take some time, so just be patient. And in the end, it does, you know, it does turn out okay. And oh, I recommend spray painting them before you glue them on, just because it's a pain. It would be a pain in the ass to, you know. So yeah, that's it for the tutorial. I'm sorry it took so long. To the person who, I still forget your username, but to the person who requested this, I'm sorry it took so long, but it is up now, obviously. And, you know, if you have any other requests for videos or anything else that you would like to know, message me up, because I definitely would like to talk to people and stuff like that, whatever. Hopefully more videos up soon. Most likely tomorrow, because, or tonight. Tomorrow, tonight. I don't know. I want to talk about skins. Love skins. If you guys are watching skins, you should message me. We should talk. We should be pen pals. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop because I'm painfully awkward. Look, it's my bra. My bra. Bye. Pikachu says bye, too. Edward Elric. Okay, from Fullmetal Alchemist, Edward Elric. Arm. Edward Elric. Okay.